The progressive stance drill, okay? We have about 4 or 5 different stances that our guys use, okay, to make them athletic and able to receive a lot of pitches, get guys in the zone, and make them athletic instead of being mechanical back there, okay? So here are some of the stances, okay? First one, primary, okay? Your most comfortable position, okay, if you notice in this primary here, and I'll talk about this tomorrow when we're talking about stance and setup, he's on his full foot, okay? He's athletic from there, okay? Most things we do are from an athletic position on our full foot on the balls of our feet. There's very few things we do in sports where we're this way. All right, if anyone knows anything but catching what we do that's athletic, which I don't think this is, okay, you can let me know. But he's on his full foot in his primary, okay? But he's on the balls with his feet, okay? Secondary. So you can see his secondary is close to his primary. So it's not this huge difference between the two. So his body can wrap itself around, okay, getting into his secondary stance. The only difference is he brings his hand to the front. All right? So he can throw, so he can block. It's closer to action. All right? One knee. Third stance we do. One knee. Most of my guys will catch like this for 30% of the game. All right? Certainly when I work with little guys, we do this. The first thing you'll notice is we talked about this left knee being a problem, okay? Getting caught in there. We automatically take that away, okay? So now Richie is able to be really free with his glove. And really what happens from this, okay, as a byproduct of getting in the stance, he feels how free it is to be without a knee there. His now primary, go ahead, and secondary, okay, is as free as when he's with one knee. Okay, because his body's telling him, man, I like catching without having to worry about that. I got to figure out how to do that in my primary and in my secondary. All right, I got to be that free in the other two stances. All right, so this next drill, what we're going to do is we call it progressive stance. Okay, here we go. Start on one knee, Richie. All right, he's going to go from one knee. Boom. Receive it. Good. Primary. And usually with a regular Fed machine that you can do, you can speed this up. Boom, secondary. You're going to go right through all of his stances. Bang, good. Throw him out on this one. No throw, just footwork. Right into his secondary, okay, runner goes, boom, into his throw, bang. Yeah. Go like secondary. And we'll go right back down. We'll do a ladder. We'll go from knee all the way up, and then we'll go from secondary and throw all the way back down. Primary.
Okay, I'll be right over to take care of it.
I'm not good at this.
Yeah, I'll be right over.
Boom, there's the primary, and then one knee. Richie, take a couple from down there real quick. I want to stay with this for a second. Again, notice how free he is. Move over a little bit, make this really tough for yourself. All right? You'll notice the other thing that this does. If you're an umpire, man, you love this guy. I get a really good view. If I'm a pitcher and I'm struggling to get down in the zone, I'm trying to really zone in on something, man, I love it. I very rarely met a pitcher that didn't like me to get in a one-knee stance, or our guys to get in a one-knee stance. All right? A really good stance that you guys should start to teach with your guys. It's not being lazy, it's not being cocky, it's not being, trying to be too cool. It's a way to give your guy a little bit of a break, okay, because he's on one knee, and a way for your pitchers to maybe get down in the zone. All right? So it's a super important stance. That'll take you to your other stances and give you that freedom to be a good receiver. All right? All right, we're going to move on to blocking now. All right? The second most important thing in my hierarchy, okay? Number 2 on the list. To me, blocking is just like receiving. Anything that's going to happen in front of me, I consider receiving. All right? I receive the pitch. Okay, I receive the block. Everything's happening out in front. I don't want to turn my back to the field a lot during the day. All right, so those kind of go hand in hand, block and receive. Okay. Solid technique in the blocking, in being a good blocker.